What's up everybody, it's your boy Shrek 2 on DVD, and in this video we'll go over all the fundamentals to Naraka Bladepoint in 5 minutes or less. Because I'm extremely generous, I've consolidated with all of my professional network, including the CEO of China, to create this picture in Microsoft Paint. And a few things will become very apparent when we look at it. First and foremost, why the fuck does the dagger do more damage than the katana? That's absolutely stupid. Anyway, instead of me going through every single weapon on this list, I'll just tell you straight up. The best weapons for a 1v1 situation in the game are the dagger and the spear, and I'll explain why here shortly. Reason number 1. Dagger dash. To use a dagger dash, it's quite simple. You use a charge attack directly into a dodge. This unlocks a secret technique called I snorted 5 lines of cocaine off Britney Spears' butthole. Now why is this important? As you can see, I'm trying to catch this crackhead who ran away from rehabilitation, but I simply can't, because every single time I hit him with a spool it breaks because he's doing the dagger dash. Every single weapon in the game can perform a dash. Dagger just has the best one. Simply hold down your right click and then cancel it by pressing shift instead of releasing the right click. Second reason, dagger aerial attack. As you know, every weapon in Naraka Bladepoint is created equally. Except the dagger, it's a bit more equal than the other weapons. One of those reasons is the dagger aerial attack. Essentially, the dagger aerial attack and every other aerial attack is a part of a true combo. The way you engage these true combos is quite simple. You want to slap the enemy once so that they're in a stagger state, then you want to crouch down and press your right click. This way, you'll do a true combo that's uninterruptible for almost half their health with the dagger. Why is this important? Because people are used to parrying the third hit because it's always blue, but if you incorporate this, you can avoid that. Oh, you want to parry me? Nope, get fucked, noob. Alright, next up we're going to be talking about the spear. If you've decided that the dagger is not good enough for you and you'd rather take a long object and poke some boys, perfect, the spear is the perfect option for you. So I found a nice boy to poke with my spear, and as you can see, the first 2 hits do 68, but the second do 103. This is comparable damage to the greatsword due to its sheer speed. The spear has 3 separate focus strikes for optimal boy poking, this one here in particular being devastating. Now, the spear is just an amazing weapon due to its sheer speed, power, and its versatility. On to the next tip, the secret spear weir attack. So, I've seen about 5 different YouTube videos stating that this has something to do with movement and dashing and that it's random. It's absolutely not. The way you trigger it is by holding down either right mouse button or left mouse button and then letting go as soon as you hear the second click. The second you hear it is when you let go. Alright, now that we've learned how to snort 10 lines of coke and poke some boys, we're going to be moving into the next segment, which is going to be all your fundamental skills that you need to master the game. Alright, so the first fundamental is going to be cancel animation. And it's very simple. Essentially what you do is you start up an animation, then you crouch before it goes off. You can also jump to cancel it. The third way you can cancel these animations is by dodging. However, by dodging you're using stamina. Your stamina should be used for much better things like either masturbation or dancing around your enemy and slapping them from unexpected angles. Next up is going to be how to heal yourself without being an absolute dumbass. Alright, so what you want to do is this technique that I've called the Michael Jackson but forwards. It's actually very simple. All you want to do is you want to spam your crouch while moving in a direction and while healing. This will allow you to avoid nuclear bombs from North Korea. Alright, so outside of weapon combos and dagger dash, the fastest way to move is actually going to be this. So first and foremost, you want to spit in the face of anybody who animated the running because it's absolutely useless. Instead, what you want to do is you want to do this. You want to crouch and then cancel your crouch with a jump and then cancel your jump with another crouch while moving forward. The next thing is going to be what to do when you get disarmed or when you get parried because you didn't utilize the dagger tech I taught you earlier. If you've been a naughty boy and just spamming your combos and getting disarmed because they just predict your third hit, what you can do to get your weapon back other than picking it up from the ground is hold the corresponding key and just scroll up on your mouse wheel. Secondly, always have space in your weapon bag to pick up your enemy's weapon when you disarm them. So I know a lot of you like collecting these gems for your waifus, but I'm going to explain to you the best soul jades to pick up to be the absolute strongest fighter you can be. Alright, I've seen a lot of people pick up the attack soul jades, the range defense soul jades, fuck all that shit. What you want is 30% melee defense. You want to have abs of steel. You want to make sure that if Bruce Lee or Mike Tyson punches you, you just shrug it off. Secondly, while you're injecting yourself with your needles to heal up and get shield, you want to make sure to have a swift heal because that'll make the entire process 50% faster. Secondly, you can fill the rest of the slot with anything that will complement your weapon of choice. Alright, you made it to the end of the video. Look, there's a lot more advanced techniques to this game, but I'm simply not going to cover them in this video. If you want to see more stuff, just let me know in a comment or similar.
You die! I die! Everybody die! Understand?